Wait, what? What am I about to say? I guess you can get rid of this gasoline now. Ooh, so much loot. Oh my god. Ah! Nope. Let's see if we can go meet somebody. Ugh. So let's go, maybe? Is where I'm at? It's been a while since I played Sakhal, so I'm not exactly sure. Looks like it could be Savetsko, but... What the hell? Oh, he's... Oh, okay. Come here. Oh, wait, what? That's what I expected. Very nice. Yeah, we're in Savetsko. Forgot about that. Okay, we'll build one in a second. Yeah, hello there. If you're just tuning in, it's going to be a lot of running to nothing. I'm going to be honest with you. There's only like a few people on the server. But I'm hoping that I hear something in the distance at some point. While also looking for a pair of boots or a leather sewing kit. Whichever comes first. DayZ, my boy. Imagine The Walking Dead with about up to 60 people in the server. See, right there? Zeds. They're called infected in this game, but, I mean, that's what they are, Zeds. Fuck. Nothing. Could be another sewing kit in there. And there's not, of course. Actually, believe it or not, this is where Battle Royale. But also, yes, zombies. Battle Royale started out on Arma 4 or Arma 3, I think. And the people who made Arma created this game. So, then a game developer decided to make H1Z1, which was like pretty much the very first Battle Royale that was mainstream. And then you had PUBG, and then Fortnite, and then so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. But this is where it's got its idea from, the armor build. In this game, it's pure survival, so you gotta find all your resources. Like all this stuff I got, I found all that. Like I killed a reindeer, got this reindeer meat and fat. I've got his bones. I've got a bunch of ammo from going out into a bunker. Got a cooking pot so I can carry fresh water if I wanted to. Like, boom, can do this, fill it up. And then I can use something called a chelating tab, which will clean it of the heavy metals that you would find in Sakhal because it's an active volcano area. And now, after I add the chelating tablet, I have drinkable water. And of course, I got weapons, I've got rifles. Earlier on, I had a bunch of rifles, but I dropped a couple of them once I found the KAM, because it's a good mid-tier weapon to have. Like, it's good for long distance, mid-tier range, and up close. So it's like, it's got the best of all three because of the type of ammunition it uses. And then I've got a CR-55 Savannah, which is a, that's your hunting rifle right there. The thing puts out 308 rounds, which are, I guess, considered to be 30-06 or whatever, close to 30-06. And those travel up to 1,000 meters without a problem. They'll pretty much put anybody down. So I'm geared. I'm just trying to find some people to get into contact with, maybe start an adventure or fight them, whatever happens. On console, everybody has this ego challenge thing. They want to fight. They don't ever want to sit there and try to befriend. But in PC DayZ, you get a lot of teaming up and people befriending each other and stuff. But yeah, you got to keep yourself fed, watered. You got to keep yourself medically healthy. So like in certain maps, it's easy to get pretty sick. Um, this one you really don't get sick too often, even though it's cold. Your major concern is starvation and dehydration. You can't eat the snow because of the heavy metals, thanks to the volcano. You have to have those chelating tabs. But there's other maps like Livonia. It has more English as far as the signage goes, so it's easier to navigate when you're a brand new player. Sakhal and Chernobyl have Russian Slavic, so it's actually more like Czechoslovakian Slavic, but it's Slavic. So you have those weird symbols instead of letters. That's a Cyrillic language. But once you understand where the major plot points are in the game and the map, it's not too hard to navigate. Like I'm pretty much in the northern side of the map right now, trying to make my way out west to one of these more populated towns. But yeah, going back to the medically healthy thing, so like different maps have different features. So like this map is the snow map. Livonia is kind of like a early spring / late fall type map. So you kind of want to have tetracyclines or multivits if you don't have food available at all times, because you want to keep your food, that little apple right there, you want to keep that up to at least 90% or above in Livonia, or else you'll get sick pretty fast. It's crazy. You'll start getting like flu-like symptoms in about 20 minutes if you don't have food or proper hydration or multivitamins and all that other stuff. Chernobyl, I don't really play that often. I can never understand where I'm at in that map. There's like 6 ways to get to Gorka, and it confuses the hell out of me every single time I'm looking at the signs. So I just don't really play Chernobyl. But Livonia, I'll play Livonia most of the time. Sakhal, this is the map I'm on right now. Sakhal is a brand new map. It's you got to stay nice and hydrated, nice and well fed, and you got to make sure you have the best insulation, or else you're gonna freeze to death. You're gonna burn a lot more calories too, so you want to make sure you're always trying to get food. You also want to be very, very aware of your surroundings. People can snipe you from pretty much anywhere in this game. And it's not like in Warzone or Fortnite where you get down and somebody can pick you up, blah, 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 blah. No. Normally 1 or 2 shots and you're usually unconned. And depending on the caliber of rifle or handgun, usually down in 1 or 2 shots. Oh yeah, there's a lot that goes into this game. Like I said, imagine you're playing The Walking Dead in real life. It's the best way to equate to it. You're literally an avatar trying to survive in a video, in the worst possible fucking conditions. Some of the guns you find are in bad or badly damaged condition. You gotta find gun cleaning kits like these things right here. Epoxy, right? This epoxy right here, epoxy putty. It's good for field vests and helmets. But like, if you want to fix your boots, you can't use epoxy. You got to use a leather sewing kit. So I got to find a leather sewing kit. Or I got to find a new pair of boots or a new pair of shoes because my shit's getting damaged. See? And just like in Minecraft where it has like the, I guess, damage indicator based on how it looks. Or if you play Lego Fortnite, based on how, you know, the color is at the bottom of your screen. You know, you can tell how stuff is pretty messed up on your body or whatever. But like, say for example, this KAM. The KAM is actually in worn condition. I can't fix it up any more than what it is. You can find it in pristine condition, but most of the time you find it in worn or damaged or badly damaged. The parts for it don't really matter. They don't have to be damaged or they don't have to be worn or anything. They can, like, this one's damaged or whatever. Like, that one's badly damaged. That don't make a difference in how it's going to shoot. As long as the gun itself is in decent condition, you won't have to worry about it, say, jamming up on you, which happens quite a bit with bad magazines, or if you have bad ammunition in your magazine. You just, there's a lot that goes into the game, yes, but there's some things that they still miss out on, or decided to take away from. So for example, when the game first came out, and up to about, I think, 0.8 of the version, you could eat worms as a source of protein and nutrition. They took that away. But, for example, you should be able to cut out bark, boil bark, and eat it. That's been a thing that sustained many generations of people back in the past. You can't do that in this game. You can also find and patch up cars. I wouldn't suggest it on console, PC even. It's still like, it's like you're in Harry Potter world. Cars tend to fly for no reason. You're just driving down the road and all of a sudden you're flying in the air, or you crash into a tree that wasn't there. Like, you're on the road and next thing you know you're on the side of the road into a tree, or the game decides to lag while you're driving and you're still driving, but the game thinks that you crashed into a tree, so... But you don't know that because the game, you know, the way the rendering is, you're still driving. So, I wouldn't suggest it. I spent, I don't know, countless hours trying to figure it out. They're never going to fix that. Boom. Stupid bitch. As you come across, you find different towns. Most of the houses end up looking alike everywhere you go. And they'll have different things. Like, you'll get used to seeing certain houses will have certain spots. Ooh, padded gloves. See, boom. There we go. Fresh gloves. But different houses will have different things, like, and in different areas too. So you'll have like tier 1 loot, tier 2 loot, tier 3 loot. You go to a military zone, you'll have military loot. But not all military zones are built the same. So some military zones are kind of shit. You'll get like handguns and fucking melee weapons at one military base. At one military base, and then the next military base you go to, you'll find AKs and AKMs and, well, not AKMs, but like AKSUs, which are your micro, your SMG versions of the AKs. Oh, shut up. I'm talking here, sir. You can also do things like trap zombies, so like, watch this. Who are you? Gotta make sure you do. Oh. That door's closed. Boom. Now he's stuck in there. And when you're like a fresh spawn, like you don't have anything on you, because that's what happens when you first spawn. Oh shit! There was a way out. Who knew? Who knew? You'll tend to do this a lot more often because you don't really want to waste energy fighting zombies. You really don't want to get hit too often either. So, boom. Close them in there. Ah, shit. And that happens as well. So, boom. Close that door so I don't get attacked again. Go ahead, bandage up. You also got to repair your clothes, man. So like, I got sewing kits, I got duct tape. You know, you gotta repair your clothes. Used to be back in the day, I'd say about even so much as 2 years ago, you could use duct tape to pretty much fix everything in the game. Like your gun needs to be repaired, use duct tape. Your axe is getting dull, use duct tape. Like they changed a lot of the things here recently to where you have to use specific items to fix certain items. And, like if your matches are kind of somewhat wet, like let's say damp or whatever, you can't use them. You gotta wait till they're dried completely out. So like these matches right here, they'd be useless if they were damp. I'd have to go and find a piece of bark, like cut off a piece of bark, and then combine it with the short stick to make it into something that would then create fire. They call it a bow drill. Okay. But you also got to have kindling to start the fire. You can't just have wood. You got to have kindling. Okay. So yeah, they did think of a lot of different things in this game. And believe it or not, this game is like, it's going on 14 years old now, man. But it's one of the most popular games on Steam. It's been out since like 2010. It's had its ups and downs, but average you see about 100,000 players on it every day. And not all servers are the same. Some servers you'll find a lot of loot. Some servers you won't find jack shit. You can play official servers. You can play community servers. You can favorite whatever servers you like to play the most. Personally, I just favorited all the Livonia and Sakhal servers that are first person because I only like to play in first person. And I only like to play official. I rarely play community anymore. Now, when I first started, I was playing community a lot because I didn't really understand the game. And community offers the ability to have what they call modded servers. Basically, they have like extended amounts of loot, or you can find cars pretty easily, find all the guns that you want to find all the food that you want to find. Sometimes some of the community servers will have, like, it'll start you off with a bit of food, a knife, a pistol, a backpack, and a map that tells you exactly where you are in the vicinity of where you are on the game in that server, which is useful for people who are brand new to DayZ, don't understand how to read the map, don't understand north, south, east, and west, don't understand what side of the map you're on, whether you're on, if you're in Livonia, whether you're on your north side of the river or the south side of the river. It'll tell you exactly where you are on, well, again, a vicinity of where you are on the map. Especially for those who are in Chernars and Sakhal, who everything is in Slavic. So you don't know where you're at whatsoever because we speak English, we read English. We don't read Slavic, we don't read Cyrillic, we don't speak none of that shit. So if you're on a community server and it has that map option in your inventory, it's a good way to learn where you are on the map. Unfortunately, you won't be able to pronounce the names because there's no translation for the names in the game. There is a map you can download on your phone or PC called I Survive, which translates those names into the closest English name. So for right now, I was in Savetsko when I first started. I'm not exactly sure where I'm at right now. Pretty sure I'm getting close. Did I run back to Savetsko? I ran back to Savetsko. So I'm actually back in the town that I started out in. Even though I'm pretty sure I headed west completely for a while. That's great. Yeah, I'm back in Savetsko. Ow. Little tricks too, like certain areas you can go to, like this little shed right here. You don't see them in Livonia, but you see them in Sakhal. A little window right here. You can take your melee weapon out. Pop! Well, you should be able to hop. Hit him in the head, yeah. Darn it. Just like in DayZ, they can hear the shots. So you don't really want to shoot unless you absolutely have to. There are silencers in the game for different weapons. Keep in mind that you have Soviet-style weapons and NATO-style weapons. So NATO-style weapons will usually be able to use normalized suppressor. Oh, I just heard a gunshot. Go away, Zeds. I need to figure out where the gunshot came from. Came from my right ear. And I was running south. So it was east. Or west, I mean. Listen here, I don't got time for this shit. Might be in this town over here. It's definitely a deer behind me. Just doing a quick scan of the windows. Looking for any kind of movement. Someone's been in that door. Check this water source real quick. Going over there. wonder where he's at. It's getting pretty late too. It's gonna get dark soon. What are you doing all the way out here? That don't make sense for you to be all the way out here. I don't see any smoke coming from any of these chimneys either. Probably find him the next town up. I was a betting man. That's the next town up is the town closest to the bunker. And he was heading west, he was shooting from the west, so my guess is he'll be heading west still. West and south. I need a new pair of fucking boots, bro. Ooh. Oh, there's a bunch of deads over there. Oh, he could be close. What did I say? West and south, right? Damn. Where's he at, though? Oh, so there he is. No, that's his head. Okay. So where the hell is he at? Oh, man, that's scary. He could be anywhere in those damn woods. Need to get around this. Alright, so we're tracking now. Question is, how much further south did he go? See him in the house. Zed right there. And so he don't hear me. Still need a pair of boots. Where are you at, you son of a bitch? weird that they're all standing over there like that. But that doesn't mean much. They could have just crowded over there. Those two, anyways. See, 1, 2. That is normal. Still strange, but normal. I don't like that. Could be the next town up. Next town up's pretty fucking huge, so it won't just be a shoot and scoot for him. Stay close to the road so we keep an eye on. Maybe he's around here somewhere. You'll find that most people travel the roads. It's just easier that way. Until you get familiar with the map and its hot points and how to navigate it. But, here we are, big town. Get vantage point. And it's about to snow. So we're going to find somewhere to hunker down. Fuck me. How much space do we have? I can make a night, but I'm not going to. There's got to be some other wood piles around here I can take from. Fuck it. Make a bone knife real quick. This ain't exactly the brightest idea you ever want to have, but again, very low populated server, not a big deal. Just keep your wits about you. That's all you gotta do. Also, confidence is key. Be confident of your surroundings, and you won't have too many issues. I know he's in this town, probably up ahead somewhere. I just don't know if I'll be able to locate him. Stamina. Ooh, a head torch. Oh my god, a leather sewing kit. Oh, fucking steel. Yes, sir. Let me fix my boots real quick. Oh, I've been looking all over for you. Oh. Now I got good boots again. There we go. See, once your boots start getting badly damaged and to the point where they get ruined, you'll start getting cuts on your feet. You don't want that. And I want to get rid of this. So, boom. Where's my battery? Where's my battery? Where's my battery? I had a battery. No, I lost my battery. Oh, man, that's rough. That's rough. Oh, no. That's real rough. That's real rough. Oh, man. That's bad. That's bad. Fucking batteries are the most useful thing in this game. Oh, what the hell's keeping me from putting that in there? Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Put you right there. Right there. I know, you're cold. You'll be fine in a second, buddy. Don't worry. Fuck it. Z in the road, so we'll go around a little bit so we don't hear us walking. Yeah, he definitely took this way. See all these doors open? Shit. On top of that building? Okay. Top of that building's where we're gonna go. Hopefully we're gonna stay there for a little while. Fuck you, Zed. Well, we got a while till dark. We might just wait till it gets dark to put a fire up. What the hell is an MS-83 truck doing here? Yeah, he's been through all right here. There's no telling where he's at. I wonder if we just skirted straight through to the bunker area. Always check the infected bodies. Sometimes they'll drop loot, food, rope, knives. I've even seen them drop spark plugs for cars. It's just completely random. Sometimes they'll have loot, sometimes they won't. Sometimes they got really good loot, sometimes they don't. It's just here and there, brother. That's all it is. But always check their bodies, especially if you're a fresh spawn. I think I'm out on the trail. Ooh, more iodine. That's fucking useful. Iodine disinfects any rags or sewing kits that you pick up that you can use to heal yourself with. You're not always going to find bandages. So iodine, alcoholic tincture, disinfectant spray, if you can get your hands on that, you can disinfect clothes, or disinfect, I should say, rags or sewing kits to make them viable for stitching yourself up. If you, ooh, spark plug, boom. Don't need that though. But it'll make one of those items viable for cleaning or healing yourself. If you try to use a rag or a sewing kit and it hasn't been disinfected, you could probably get, and I say probably because it doesn't happen all the time, but probably get a blood disease, and if you get that, you're screwed. You got to sit there and disinfect yourself over and over again, and hit yourself with tetracyclines and multivits as much as you can. Like, it's just, it's a hassle. So always try to find bandages first. If you can't find bandages, find something to disinfect what you have. For rags and sewing kits. You will get cuts. It's going to happen. Doesn't matter how careful you are. Like, you know, me beelining from that Z, there's another one right there. You know what I mean? And he just heard me walking, so he's coming right towards me right now. You know, sometimes they get a little confused, and that's fine. Don't bank on that happening every single time. And you got all kinds of melee weapons too, so you got... I'll use the E-shovel, because I can bury their bodies if I wanted to afterwards. There's different things. You can find swords, you can find knives, hammers, hatchets, axes, pipes, wrenches. Anything you can get your hands on, you can use a melee weapon. You can turn into a melee weapon. Some things you can build upon, like baseball bats, you can add a wire, or you can add nails. But it's not fully customizable, like, what was it, Dead Island, where you can have, like, electrified, nailed, fucking baseball bats and shit. You can't have all that here. But, you know, survival stuff, you can definitely make that. Crafting, you can pretty much craft a lot of stuff. Those bones that I use to make a knife, I can use that to make a fishing hook. I can use guts from a cow or a reindeer or a fox to make a rope, or a wolf or a bear, you know, one of those animals that has guts. Ooh, a snowcat. Ooh, a Sherpa hat. I like that. I like that Sherpa hat. Yeah, there we go. But you can use the rope to craft other things, like if you're crafting a base, you need it to make 2 sticks and a string to make it start the plot out for a wall. It's just so much that goes into it, man. I don't ever craft bases though, so you're never gonna see me doing that, you know, that on stream. I mostly just run around on adventures and see where life takes me. Troll pants. Those seem dropped. Another thing is, you don't ever want to eat raw food, like raw meat. You can get away with caviar eating it raw, because especially eating raw. But like any raw meat, any raw fat, don't eat that. You'll get sick. There used to be a thing back in the day where you could take a multivit or a tetracycline beforehand and you'd be set. You could eat raw meat, drink from a river, drink from the sea, didn't fucking matter. They took all that out. Like, some of the things that would be survivalish, they said, fuck it, we don't care. It shouldn't be part of the game. And other things they added in that don't make sense. Sometimes getting into firefights don't make sense. The lag between you and the other person. Ping rate. Like, right now I'm playing on a European server, so I'm pretty sure my ping is like 180 something. times when you've missed shots that you should have hit. You know, you calculated the distance, 3, 4, 5, 600 meters, whatever. And so you put that into your thing, and the bullet just goes right past their fucking head. Even though you're centered right on it. Like, and finding ammo isn't always that so easy. The reason I've got so much is because I went into a bunker and found an ammo chest. A couple of ammo chests, I should say. Otherwise, you're sitting there struggling for ammo most of the time. Finding 2 or 3 rounds here and there. Trying to combine them. Well, it's survival, man. Right, so I just got through the biggest city in this map. I didn't come across him, so I don't know. He might be on the way to the bunker, or at least the island where the bunker's contained, where all the tier 4 loot's at. I am going to go find a place to go chill out and probably hop off for the night. I can see the map just fine at night, but I'd rather not deal with it. And looks like that'll be the stream. I'm not going to sit there and try to find him on an island separate from this main island. It's too much space. 10 by 10 kilometers is way too much scores. Square mileage to try to find somebody on. I tracked him for a little bit, but I'm giving up now. Boom. I hope the hints were very tipful. In case you decide that you want to play this game someday.